Scott Nordier with the dropout. Nice high one. Under is Albert Anderson. Tap back there to scrum half Donald. And here's a good run by Wayne Shelford. Helped there by the rest of the All Blacks. Now this is where they're at their best. Second phase. Will they get it back? But the referee's whistle goes for a knock forward. Right on the wicket there was Alan Wetton also.
Yeah, I think very good work by Wayne Shelford, and it's amazing how the All Blacks, when the ball is loose, they hunt for it like a real pack.
But it's the junior Springboks ball, and back it comes to Scott Nordier from inside his 22. And a very well judged kick indeed, perhaps slightly misjudged by Robbie Deans. He let it bounce inside the field of play, and it scudded out midway between the All Black 25 and the halfway line. Hika Reid to throw in. It's Albert Anderson, number 2. Murray Pierce at 4. And a difficult one for Andrew Donald. He gets a bad tap. He gets the junior Springbok forward. Vessel Lightfoot coming through very quickly indeed. But look how the All Blacks are pushing him. That's real good rucking from the All Blacks there. Hika Reid going charging in there, knocking Vessel Lightfoot away. And Ashworth doing good work. Helped there by Alan Wetton. Alan Wetton, the guy with the sweatband around him.
And good work too by Andre Markgraf to stop that ruck really developing.
Garth Wright waiting for it. Out to Scott Nordier. It's a good up and under, a little bit too far perhaps. And a mark called for and given by Robbie Deans. Fair catch, and here comes the free kick. Murtai gets his players all behind him, takes his time, and finds his touch. Quick throw in to himself is allowed. Long one to Scott Nordier. Got a couple of guys with him. Out there, Yaka Reiner. Over the fastest down on the side, picks up a Hika Reid. And back it comes the All Blacks. For Carey. Thrown out on the side.
Well, Chick, I think when Yako Reiner sees that again, possibly, and thinks a little bit about it, he'll really regret not having passed to Frans Wessels on his outside.
For Frans Wessels, who used to play for Northern Transvaal, is about as rugged a centre three-quarter as is. He's very solid and very tough. And now the injury, we're not sure who it is. This is perhaps Scott Nordier here.
Scott Nordier, yes.
Scott Nordier, who took a pretty heavy tackle just as he passed the ball. And there is the Transvaal doctor having a look to see what the nature of injury is. It would be quite a sadness if Scott Nordier was not able to continue.
I think Scott Nordier just got a slightly late one. Here we see Scott Nordier having taken it from Hugh Reese-Edwards. Well-timed pass. You see him getting very heavily tackled there. And there Reinach taking the wrong option. Frans Wessels clearly on his outside. Well, you saw just how heavy that tackle was on Scott Nordier, and I think the New Zealand player had already committed himself. Perhaps the upending was a little bit unnecessary.
Still a bit of attention to Andre Markgraf from the team doctor. There is Gert Small, flank forward, Springbok, Jannie Breed. Interesting that all three loose forwards have played number 8 on occasion. Japie Wessel, Gert Small and Jannie Breed. And here the junior Springboks on the attack. Just inside their opponent's 22-meter area, but it is Albert Anderson who takes it cleanly. And here the All Blacks driving forwards. That is the method of their play. They like to drive forward and set up a platform. Andre Markgraf going to try and stop it, and Andrew Donald getting a bad ball at the back there. But the referee giving a penalty to the New Zealanders for offside play around the fringes of the scrum. Andrew Donald, but they decide to give it to Robbie Deans to make sure of his touch, no doubt. And a lovely torpedo kick, but has it found touch? No, it hasn't. Good work by Reinach into Hugh Rees-Edwards with a better angle. Rees-Edwards makes sure, not a very long touch, but a certain touch. There he is, the man from Natal, Rees-Edwards. Nearly 19 minutes gone in the first half, and the New Zealanders leading 7 points to 6. Deep one this time. And tapped back by Jannie Brett. Donald coming through very quickly, but Skalk Nordia getting his touch. Good quick pass by Garth Wright to Skalk Nordia. There's the score. And the referee's whistle going for lifting in the line out there, and a penalty to the New Zealanders.
Well, there has been quite a lot of controversy about this particular law, Chick. The New Zealanders were a little bit dumbfounded, having watched the game on Saturday, the World 15 against Transvaal, and the props certainly surprised by the amount of latitude that the referee had allowed to them to support. And I know that there has been some considerable discussion about this particular law, which is a very tricky one, but it has been established that the props are not allowed. In fact, no player is allowed to touch or support until the jumping player has touched the ball.
Well, this, as you say, is an area where our referee's interpretation differs from overseas, because it is fairly obvious to anyone watching closely that our props do tend to come in and support before the man has touched the ball. It's not only the New Zealanders, but also the French and the English players last year who were not happy with this interpretation. Robbie Deans, 7-6 the score. New Zealand leading, and can he make it 10-6? It looks a good kick. Is on target, and 10-6 it is. And that is Robbie Deans' second penalty. "21 minutes gone, as you see, and the New Zealanders leading by 2 penalties and a try to a penalty and a drop goal. Good work by Alan Wetton. And China Bell with it now. China Bell. Good work there by Mike Clamp before that. And look how they charge in there. Now it goes by them. Good little chip into the open space. In comes Robbie Deans for it. Chased up there by Franz Wessels. And that is Donald, Andrew Donald from Taranaki. And is that a knock forward? Did it go over his chest? Hugh Rees-Edwards with it. And the referee has decided it was a knock forward, and they must scrum. Andrew Donald. Out it goes to Grant Fox. That's Bill Osborne. Billy Osborne, veteran test player, has played outside centre, and good work by Wayne Shelford. And that is Wetton, Alan Wetton going, and New Zealanders want to get second players back, but it was a knock forward.
Well, I think that was accidental offside by one of these junior Springboks, and it looked like it was going to be a good ball for the All Blacks, but the scrum to them. Great work by their loose forwards and their forwards in general. Super handling.
And the hold up there for an injury to Alan Wetton, twin brother of Gary Wetton, who played so well last Saturday for the World 15. Andrew Donald. All held by Shelford in the back there. Good wheeling. There's Jock Hobbs, number 7. Back it comes. New Zealanders charging forward. Hika Reid in the thick of it. And Shelford. Jock Hobbs, number 7, going in. Donald waiting for it. Great driving play by this New Zealand side. Hika Reid held up just short there. Half Anderson in it. Last man up is Alan Wetton. So junior Springbok ball, and this is one they must get. Vessel Lightfoot has hooked it. Back at the Nordia under great pressure. Not a bad effort there, getting it away. Hugh is an old fly half, not easy.
Well, I think one would appreciate the service from the scrum half there, because Garth Wright positioned himself beautifully, took it from between the flanks legs, and the rest was academic.
So the All Blacks right on the attack with Hika Reid to throw in. He's got Albert Anderson at number 2. He's got Pearce at 4. Albert Anderson takes it cleanly. Help there by Wetton, number 6, coming in. And Hika Reid barging forward. They want a platform. They want to get it back from second phase here. Still it hasn't come back, but they're controlling that ball of these New Zealanders, and it'll come back any minute from now. And the New Zealanders lining pretty deep, still driving forward. And there it comes. Donald, little dummy, playing back to his forwards, and they're still driving forward. And the referee says that's a pile up. It won't come back.
Well, you can see there, Chick, just how ruthless the All Blacks forwards are. When somebody's lying on the wrong side of the scrum, they just tramp him out.
Well, that's fair enough. If someone is transgressing the law, then if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Good work by Shelford. Not a good pass, though.
Well, a very good scrum by the juniors. The pressure there caused the back row of the All Blacks to just get a little bit confused. Very good scrummaging by the junior Springboks.
Going down. Wait for it.
Junior Springboks with Bill Nevote, Vessel Lightfoot and Keith Andrews in the front.
And we have an injury to Andrew Donald.
Andrew Donald, a pretty nuggety player. He's had 7 tests. Here's Colin Meads, the coach, 55 test matches for New Zealand, looking a bit worried, and all the reserves there.
Well, we watch this again, and this is how the injury of Andrew Donald took place. There comes the tackle from Gert Smal, very heavily tackled.
Okay, thank you. Wait for it. Okay.
Well, he seems all right again, and down they go. But it is Garth Wright to put it in. Not a very good pass, but well done by Scott Nadir under great pressure. Got his kick in. There he is, Scott Nadir.
Now that's far better fly half play. Check, he caught a rolling ball, got ball onto foot very quickly.
And he had a lot of pressure with the New Zealand guys coming up very quickly. John Ashworth in the front. There is Will Nevote, behind him Andre Markgraf, number 2 for the junior Springboks, but tapped back by Albert Anderson. Good work there. Grant Fox out to Billy Osborne. Into the line with Robbie Deans. Now the second phase, wait for it. Out it comes there. A good tackle indeed by the junior Springboks there.
Well, the penalty there against Jannie Breert, I think, for playing the ball on the ground.
Hy die bal op die grond, as hy getackle geweest, die bal teruggespeeld.
Well, you can hear that. The referee, this is the new talkback system. He said the ball was on the ground after the tackle and you played it back.
And Jannie Breert obviously a little bit upset about that.
And a gift penalty to the New Zealanders. We've got this new system of the microphone around the referee's neck, which we can tune into, and that was a good example of that when the referee told us exactly why he gave the penalty. He said to Jannie Breert, you were on the ground after the tackle and you played the ball back. So here we now have Robbie Deans. See if he can get his 3rd penalty. Score at the moment 10 points to 6. Can he make it 13-6? He won't be short. Will he be straight? Yeah, there you saw it. Another penalty, 13 points to 6. And the All Blacks lead by 3 penalties and a try to a penalty and a drop goal. 28 minutes gone, as you can see.